What is going on, Chess YouTube? In today's video, I am going to be challenging various chess bots for 1 hour, starting with Martin the Chess Bot, then going on to Magnus Carlsen, Hikaru Nakamura, and anyone else I can get my hands on. All right, we're facing off versus Martin to start off. To get things warmed up, let's open 1d4 and see how this goes. b5. Not a terrible move from Martin, but you know, interesting. All right, attacking that. Let's defend. Let's see how this goes. All right, take the free pawn. Gobble that up. The queen moves. Not really sure what that's doing, but hey. All right, Martin, moving the king. That's a little weird. Let's just castle here. You know what? Would Martin even see like a knight e5 threat? I mean, knight e5 is not exactly a good move, but Martin, what? You gave up. All right, let's try to finish this one off fast so I can get on to Magnus / Hikaru / whoever else. I mean, everything wins at this point. Yeah, Martin. I expected more of a fight from Martin. Maybe that was my mistake there. But Martin. Yeah, this is gonna end pretty quickly here. Let's see here. Fastest checkmate. Oops, did I have a mate in one? Whatever. All right, new bot. We are facing off. I promised Magnus. So Magnus it will be. Let's see here. Magnus freaking Carlsen. Here we go. All right. How many moves will I last against Magnus? This is not going to be a pretty sight at all. I do not have. You know what? Mindset, baby. We are going to roast Magnus right here with the most unbelievable chess he's ever seen. All right. Knight c3, 3 knights variation. And what variation will it be? Semi-Slav. Okay, we got a fighting game. Pin the knight to the queen. And black's got a few options. Will it be a anti-Moscow? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is going. That move is weird. You play g5 first because you play it because of e5, right? That's got to be the move. This is not a move you play. This transposes to a Botvinnik semi-Slav, so it's not the end of the world for black. Yeah, this is now a Botvinnik semi-Slav, so you don't have to capture before the queen moves. You can, it's fine. We'll take. Actually, was that a mistake by me? You're supposed to wait for the queen, so I think I'm already in trouble here. Am I? Is queen f3? Okay, this is getting really tactical. Was that a mistake or was it normal? All right. Queen f3, bishop e7. The idea is queen takes, which is annoying, but if queen f3, queen d4, rook d1. Man, this is tricky. I don't know that I have a choice. I think I've kind of got to go for something here, right? Right? Like, this has to be okay for me. And then just queen f3 back. This can't be that bad for me. It can't be. This looks fine. Knight takes bishop, queen, queen. Queen attacks the rook. Rook's gotta do something. Castling either side does not look pretty, yeah. Fends the pawn. I might actually be a little better here. It's hard to say for sure. Okay, c3 is a really annoying idea. If c3, bishop a6 is playable, perhaps. Okay. Pressure there and there. Not a bad move. f4 is technically a move, and I win. Do I win c4? No. Yeah? Yeah? f4, queen d5. Lacks defending. I mean, is that good for me? Is that good for me? Is that what I want? Problem with like rook d1 is the pawn is just too strong. I may have to go for some sort of endgame after queen d5, which is what, yeah, that's what I assumed he would go for. And black's pawns, I think, are too strong, so black might be winning here. Queen e5 is something. Tending bishop e2, f3. Then rook takes is good for him. I don't like this one bit. I'm not crazy about this at all. That's got to be the least bad way to do it. Otherwise, you have too many light square weaknesses there. All right, now we've got an interesting position. Oh, that's annoying. That's a move. No, it's not that bad. Why would this be bad for me? Even if he wins the pawn. That's a weird move. Because now my rook's decently active, right? Right? Would someone confirm my rook is decently active here? Kind of like that, forcing bishop e6. I have bishop f3, trying to win, and rook to a5 is decent as well. I'm not doing that badly here. I am going toe-to-toe with Magnus Carlsen. I just want to point that out for the world here. Oh, did that do me in? I'm gonna oh, I don't like this anymore. That's that. I mean, I've got to go like here, right? To keep the game going, and now the bishop's locked out. Oh no. This is not what I want. Not what I want. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Okay, this was not my worst showing ever. I'm just gonna point that out. I'm getting checkmated here, but this was not that bad of a game by any means here. By any means. Yeah, we're getting smoked here, but I'm pretty okay with this game overall. That's mate, right? Nah. It's about to be mate. I mean, come on, Magnus, finish me off. All right, new bot. Here we go. We are doing Hikaru as promised, and then we're going to freestyle it. So, Hikaru Chess Bot actually had a shot against Magnus. That does not make sense, but let's see how Hikaru does against my 1d4, c4. Been playing a lot of d4, c4 lately, and I'm starting to get somewhat better results, so I'm gonna stick with it for now. We did knight c3 last game. We'll do the Catalan opening. It's the other one I like here, along with knight c3. And, yep, one of the main lines. Bishop e7, bishop g2, blah, blah, blah. Bishop g2. All right. What's it going to be? The main line. Knight g7, c6. c6. 94. Okay. Okay. I have not studied this recently, so I'm going to be... Black's obviously intending potentially f5, g5 ideas. So h4 off the bat makes some sense, but it's a little bit early, potentially. I am so bad against these Stonewall style structures. If you want to beat me as black, like that is how you do it. That is how you do it. Let's see. You take, you lose the knight. Can't take. That shouldn't be that bad for me. Like, this should not be that bad. Yes, black has the bishop pair, but white's going to have something in return. Okay, that loses the d-pawn due to the open file. So, we are going... Take. Knight f3, knight to e5. That can't be that bad. Right? And then perhaps that is the way forward. It's not that bad of a plan. It's really not. Rook c1 first. Rook to c1 first. Knight b5, c6. Black is doing fine. Let's... Where do I want to regroup this? Yeah. I think that might be actually the plan. That is very often the plan in these structures. All right, big picture. In the Carlsbad, my bishop on g2 is not well placed. You want it on d3, the pawn there in this structure, so that's going to give black a little something, potentially, but f4 is kind of a... It's an idea. It's an idea. Even e4 here makes some sense. Somewhat surprisingly. You know, I kind of... Bishop f5 is annoying. That indeed is super annoying. I don't want to do it yet. So we're going to go f4, bolster the knight. You can recapture with either one. Black's not really threatening anything with that move. Doesn't actually do that much. And e4 is now playable. Not a bad idea. Black is threatening knight e3. That's got to be addressed. So, best way to address knight e3. Queen d3? That looks kind of awkward, but queen d2 gives up f5, which is annoying. f5 is going to come at some point. Maybe f6, which is good for me. Right? Black can go g6, and that stunts the entire plan. So maybe I do want it on d2. Black could always go g6, blunting f5. So that might have been necessary. Okay. Knocking it back. Knight, bishop takes, and then opening the center is possible. It's possible. If we go knight d3, that knight is just really passive. Really passive. But what can you do? What can you do? Now he's got the two bishops, but I still think e4 might be the way to go to try and get some sort of initiative, pressure on the bishop if d takes, knight takes. Maybe I bring the other rook here sooner or later. And, you know, I don't love my position here by any means. By any means. I can take it if I want. Is that... All right, this knight really doesn't have anything else to do in this position. There are no good outposts for the knight. C5, bishop takes, rook takes, D takes, loses the queen. Rook takes, you know, black's just got the better, safer pawn structure. F5's interesting. F5's interesting. But the pawn's kind of weak. I'm not sure how much that helps me. It's a very difficult kind of position here. Okay, black's going to have some pressure on that pawn. If I don't do f5, I feel like I have nothing. So, f5's got to happen. Now, there are ways to deal with that. We could go with pressure on the A file. We could go... Rook isn't doing that much yet. I think this is where black's just going to destroy me. I think I'm just getting wrecked here. This is not the kind of position you want against Hikaru by any means. Yeah, this is going to be tough. It's late here, very, very late, and I'm making some mistakes. So that doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Although I do like playing with the queen against the two rooks. So let's play into this. I absolutely love having the queen versus the two rooks, but black's actually going to get a lot of pressure very fast here. Yeah, this is problematic, but in general, I do like that. But this is some rough stuff right here. This is some rough stuff. Yeah, this is resign worthy right here. You know, I played much better against Magnus. This is resign worthy. Yeah, we're tapping out right here. All right, I need an ego boost, so let's do like an intermediate bot. Let's do can't be intermediate, got to be at least advanced. Let's do Olga. Olga, here we go. All right. Olga it is. Let's see what Olga's got. Show me what you got. Okay, this is... I mean, white's going to have a fast h4 attack. What? What are you doing? I'm flabbergasted by this. What should I do as white here? What the heck is this? This is so bad. You know, let's just play solid chess here. Obviously, G takes queen h5 is not playable. The open e file is annoying. We can stop d5, but then black can go c6, d5. Nothing wrong with knight f3, tending perhaps bishop g5 and so on. That can't be bad. And yeah, we'll just go here. Not an issue for our plans. Knight d5 would be very dangerous and is very dangerous, especially if black screws that up. So that's that might be winning on the spot. Yeah, white wins. So we're gonna clean this up real fast here. Let's go for a long castles and clean this 1900 Olga up. Look at me go, cleaning up the 1900s here. Showing us how it's done. I'm gonna need a stronger chess bot. Either these chess bots are getting weaker or I'm getting stronger because, man, that first game against or second game against Magnus, that was did you just like White's gonna have some ideas, you know, like that. I mean, I guess that works, but no problem, no problem. Let's get this show on the road here. What's the fastest way to clean this up here? You know, I can kind of do whatever at this point. C4 intending. D takes C5. Let's go for the pawn attack now. That is hard to defend, actually, but not all that critical. I mean, if you're just not gonna take it, we're gonna attack. Rookie 7, rookie 6. Yeah, for sure. Either these chess bots are getting weaker or I'm getting stronger. I'm not sure which one it is. Want to open up lines against the king. That is how it's done. That is how it's done. You threaten mate. You threaten mate. And if he does that, you just mate him anyway. All right, Olga got smoked here. Smoked. Absolutely smoke show. And I better hit the ladder soon. I thought it was at my new peak, but this is clearly not my peak. Let's do a master chess bot. Who do we got here? Are these actual? These are not actual people. All right, why? Let's do this. Feeling the 1d4 today. I may stick with this over 1e4. I'm playing a lot better with 1d4 these days. Do my knight f3. If d5, we go for okay. Queens Indian. There's the pawn sack line, which is insane. I haven't reviewed it recently, so we'll play it safe and do this line where black usually inserts the check, Catalan style, bishop e7, and it's sort of a it's kind of sort of a slightly better version of a closed Catalan from White's perspective, which is why this line has kind of fallen out of favor. Let's see here. Knight c3 threatens e4. Black's going to have to go d5. And black's doing okay, but so is white. Now here, black does have the pressure. There's the crazy idea of sacking a pawn, but there's too much pressure on this diagonal to really make it work, I think. Knight e5 is a move. It's not a bad move by any means. C takes is playable. If C takes, we're a little better. If E takes, you know, that should be good for me. My idea was knight e5. That's the kind of the standard. You kind of go bishop f4, knight e5, rook c1 in these structures. So, this is kind of what you do here, or I guess that is playable, but It's not required. And knight d3 here, right? All right, if he does that, then bishop b1, bishop c1 to b2 makes some sense, because then black's giving up, yeah, tempo to allow me to do that. So, I mean, nothing wrong with the bishop on b2 with the correct tempo. Bishop a6 doesn't make a lot of sense because the bishop's kind of going back and forth. Now, there is the idea of e4 here. Also knight to b4 ideas, but black's doing relatively okay there. a4, a5 is playable. I don't really know, if I'm being honest, I don't really know what to do in this structure right here. Knight e5 makes some sense, as does f4, but f4 looks very weakening. Knight e5, knight d, knight d7, e4. I really don't know what my objectives are here. I think it's just too weakening to do that. Is f4 the right idea? This is hard. Or is it bishop h3? Intending knight to e3. Is that? All right, that's the committal move of the game right there. But we are effectively going for it now. Okay, pressure on the knight. I don't think it's that dangerous. If you want to give me that. For some reason, that now looks kind of strong. I feel like my piece coordination here is good enough to justify that. Okay, we can just go e5. That has gotta be good for me, right? Like, this has to be good for me. I don't see how this is not really, really good for white. Obviously, that is the key idea for black's position, getting the c5 break. Okay. g6 controls f5, stops f5. Now, I'm kind of cheating with taking a long time here. Queen d3 looks like a reasonable multi-purpose idea. And rook f1 makes some sense here, as does potentially b5. With the idea of bringing a knight to b5 looks annoying. This move actually looks kind of decently strong, as does rook f1. Problem is the queen's undefended in certain lines. So I don't love that yet. The queen side opened up. That would be undefended. Now, f5 is obviously possible. But is it the right idea? Okay, knight's coming to e6. So perhaps waiting on that. Maybe even rook d1 here, intending b5. What about that? Okay, that is a really annoying idea at the end. I go a4 first, but I don't want to attack on that side of the board. I think this is right. Or b5 immediately? Okay, he's threatening the bishop. That's with the idea rook d1 to take there. There's no good way to defend the bishop and the pawn. Unless you just drop back and you are defended. It's not ideal, but okay, queen trade, queen trade. Queen trade. Is the end game good for me? That's the real question here. Okay, okay. Anyone else see this? Anyone else see this? Queen, D, B, B, boom! Oh, baby. Oh! Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Here we go. Beaten the Wei Chess Bot. All right, game face. Let's go. Let's go. Piece coordination is garbage. It is garbage. That is one plan. That is another. With the bishop on c3. How do I want to play this? Problem is bishop f8 kind of locks either of those ideas down pretty fast. That bishop move is tough. Of course, 94 is an idea. With the idea bishop f8, knight f6 wins. I think 94 is the right way forward. Not a bad move. I can always clog the d file. Rook c1 puts the pressure on the pawn that I need. I think that's okay. What are you doing? What is black doing? What is black doing? I don't see what black is doing here. None of this makes sense to me. If you went back, that would win the rook, but it doesn't yet. But that's annoying, certainly. Of course, there's that problem, but it's an idea. It's an idea. Just gonna play it safe. Well, this has to be good for me. No way this is not good for me. No freaking way. Can I finish this off? This would be the strongest chess bot I have ever beaten. Like, by far. All this chess training is paying off. It really is. I'm glad I'm not, you know, like, pretending to be good at chess or something. I'm glad I'm actually an okay-ish player here. It feels good. Feels good, man. It definitely feels good to not be completely terrible. Feels good. How do we finish this off? What's the easiest finish off method here? I feel like the king is definitely getting cut off here in a big way. That should do it. Frankly, that should do it. Really shouldn't be possible for him to defend here. Her. I'm going to show my favorite way to do this that I showed in my course today. New video in school.com/chess mindset. Link in the description. Fastest way to checkmate. My favorite is just this strategy. Baby, 2450. Chess Bot beaten. Wow. Okay, new bot. We're gonna keep rolling. All right. Let's see. Let's do. I think they have celebrities here. Athletes. Who's a good athlete? What? Luke Al is 2,500? Are you kidding? I want to. How about creators? Who's a good creator? Mr. Beast. All right, we're playing Mr. Beast. Why did my color change? I actually don't know. I cannot play with this color scheme. We gotta fix this. This is not acceptable, chess.com. I cannot play with these. I actually don't even know what these pieces are. Like, can we get this to update to? It's not letting me. It's not letting me. All right, I can barely even see what these pieces are or anything. I feel like I'm playing blindfold chess right now. Like, I actually don't know how to read these pieces. I almost never play this. I can't even like visual. Why is my dark square? What is going on? Why are my dark squares light squares and my light squares dark squares? What is going on right now? I do not like this. I do not have a good feeling about this game right here. This is chess.com. Why are my dark squares light squares and my light squares dark squares? This is not okay. This is not good. All right. Oh, black's got a Najdorfy position. Okay. That's what do we want to do here? Queen a5 is kind of a weird move, for being honest. Kind of a weird move. That is not a good move at all. In case you were curious, not at all. There is a knight d5 trap here, which would be potentially good for me. So it goes something like bishop takes, knight d5, queen takes, knight g, knight takes. And I don't know if it's enough for me to really play it, but I mean, it's like, it is a thing. It is a thing. How do people play with the... Oh, Mr. Beast! Mr. Beast! No, Mr. Beast. No, 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 no. Mr. Beast. Oh. Mr. Beast. You're not a beast at chess. Mr. Beast. No, you are not. You are not. Has anyone else seen that clip of like what's Hikaru's most famous video online, whatever it is? And it's like, I beat Mr. Beast with just a queen. And it's like a 2-minute clip of his video, whatever. And it's got like 18 million views. It's wild. And yeah, we're at this point, I'm kind of just trading pieces off. You know, strategy isn't that important when you're up. I'm up 10 pawns here, according to the computer. Strategy is not that important when you're up this much material. So there may be like a way to checkmate black here, because black is being really careless. Really careless. That was okay, but black's getting kind of blown off the board here. It's not good for him. It's not good. Oh, I missed that. I was not paying attention. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this could have been a lot worse. Let me tell you, this could have been game ending. Um, and now he's just giving up the rook. I'm pretty sure Black had he could have won my queen and done some other damage. Um, that was almost really, really bad. Like that was almost really bad there. All right, this is where the game is going to be finished off. All right. Why did it do the weird... I'm refreshing this page. Why is it doing weird stuff? What is going on? Hang in with me. Why? I can't play like this. I mean, I'm going to, but I can't play like this. All right. I think I saw in the creators... is Pia Cramling in here somewhere? Where is Pia Cramling? I should have had this mapped out in advance. I know Pia Cramling is in here somewhere. All right, Gotham Chess. Here we go. Gotham, baby. And I got the good board too. Okay. Bring it, Gotham. Bring it, Mr. Gotham Chess. Show me what you got. Show me your weird Dutch defense. Show me your... Gotham does some weird openings. I expect... There we go. There's the weird opening. There we go. Okay. This one, I believe E4 is now the strongest line according to the engine. The idea is knight takes F4 and you get this big space advantage. And you're kind of like... It's kind of a 4 pawns attack, but a 1 D4 opening and... What? The idea is F takes queen check, G3, queen check, and that is a Gotham Chess strategy right there. That is literally what Gotham Chess does. They got his character right. For sure. So what do I do in response? Queen D5 looks good. Okay, D6, but then I take. This is taking some more time than I thought. This is really not an easy move. Like, at all. Really not. So that is the move I'm looking at, because if you move the knight, you lose the bishop. G6 doesn't do anything. F6 doesn't work. Knight G6, you lose the bishop. D6, you take the knight. So that's gotta be the refutation. There's a reason you don't do that move. Yeah. Now, is there anything else I can do? And I don't think there is. So we're just gonna take the knight. Gotham Chess. Am I gonna beat the Gotham Chess Bot? I might. All right. We're ahead, so let's consolidate with the idea of just defending, not dying. I think Bishop G5 here has to be good. Now, that's annoying, certainly. Knight c3 can't be bad. Setting up knight d5 ideas if needed, which would be good for me, certainly. And there's the problem of just giving up defense of the pawn there. Oh no. Oh, I'm just losing back the piece. But I do have knight takes c7. Okay, g takes loses the queen, so I kind of have to just go for it, right? Or I can move the queen, but there's no good like square to move it to. There is the idea of that with you know, a bishop h6, bishop f6. Oh, okay. Chess YouTube. Queen g3, the idea of knight f6. If g takes, bishop takes is the knight can block. The knight blocks. I don't think that's good for black. If takes is annoying. I don't think this is going to be good for him. I just I don't see it. Now I can. That's a. How dangerous is that? I'm up material. Like I'm winning in material right now. Obviously, short castles is not a legal move. B3 is not the worst idea ever, if we're being honest. Bishop d2 is certainly playable. Bishop a5 is then annoying. Bishop b4, sorry. Oh, that's what it is. I missed that. I missed that. It's getting late. It's getting late and I missed that. And Gotham is now ahead. All right. My position now kind of sucks. It kind of just sucks. I don't like knight d3. There are some ideas here for attacking. Maybe. But this bishop is just the worst, and black's very, very active. So I don't really see how I can get out of this. That bishop is just too strong. It's kind of a Hail Mary, for being honest. And, you know, I almost castled there. I almost castled. If you don't castle, you're just gonna die. What can you do? Keep the files closed. More files open. Attack the piece. Pray for the best. What can you do? Ah. This is getting very close to resign. I mean, yeah, this is not good. There is no defense. Gotham and his weird. Who else do we have here? Who do I rec? Anna Cramling. I think this is gonna be a good match. What do you guys think of Anna Cramling? Drop a comment down below what you think of Anna Cramling. By the way, guys, if you want to learn directly from me online, I have a new school community. It's called school.com/chess mindset. I'm building out the greatest chess improvement course of all time. It's free. I have free group coaching calls, big community, all this stuff I'm doing for free for you guys. Check it out. Links in the description, pinned comment, all that stuff. If you want to beat, who did I beat? 2450 level chess bots like I have so far. I've given Magnus Carlsen a run for his money. So if you want to do these kinds of things, I mean, I'm giving away everything I know in my community, in my course. So, I mean, check it out. All right. Bishop e7. The two moves I like here are bishop f4 and c takes and then bishop f4. I have a little more experience with this one, so let's go here. That is not accurate at all. It's a very inaccurate move. Black wants to go c5 in these lines. So I believe e3 just gives white pretty sizable advantage here. It's pretty significant. Now the two plans are bishop d3 castles or queen c2, rook d1, something like that. And white can potentially even castle queenside in these lines, which is, interesting. I don't think it's optimal, though, for some reason. I think this is more the standard play here. Now, if he does that, she does that. Is that good for me? I actually forget what, you know what? That can't, opening the H file can't be good for black. Yeah, that can't be good for him. Even in this scenario, this all can't be that attractive for black. Like, this is not easy to defend, like, quote unquote easy. Bishops are usually better centralized. That is not a good looking move, in my opinion. This has to be good. All right, candidate moves e4, knight h4. D5 looks insane, but that move's actually, if you take, you lose that pawn. If you take, you lose that pawn. Capturing towards the center is like actually pretty good for him. Bishop were on that diagonal, that would be difficult to achieve. These moves by Anna don't make sense to me. They really don't. Really not feeling what she's bringing. so far. Now, that's actually a good move because the pawn falls, then I have to attack. But, of course, c6 is still falling. That also doesn't look that good to me. I think that was a big mistake. Potentially. Potentially. What's the right way here? What do we do here? I want to make something happen. I just don't know what. I just don't know what the right thing is. Right, that looks good for me. Okay, that's wildly annoying. But that looks like a good response. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? No! Oh! Oh! It's too late for this. She got the triple. She got the triple whammy. Oh, oh. She got the triple whammy. I don't even know where to begin with that. She got it. She got me. I'm down too much. I'm down too much. I can't do it. I'm down 6 pawns. She got me. I think I was beating her and she got me. Can you tell him? Oh, okay. Last two. Here we go. Here we go. Andrea Botez. Here we go. All right. Let's. You know what? I never played in London, but I do have a. I am going to be recommending it in my course as one of the potential openings. So let's see what I've learned about this opening. Knight c3 is a lot of fun, but we're going to go the traditional London setup here. I think bishop e2 is the move. If that, you got to go h3 against the King's Indian because knight h5 is annoying. Now black can go c5 or various e5 setups or this weird knight h5 stuff. That is just wasted moves. So black is now officially significantly worse. I don't know what else to say here. Yeah, her piece is not making a good impression at all. This is not looking good for her, if I'm being honest here. I think white's just got a typical London type advantage here. So I'm not actually the world's biggest London expert, so this is kind of hard for me. I don't have to do a whole lot yet, do I? Black's whole position looks kind of funky. I don't like what Black is doing here. That move is not what you would normally do in London, but I think White is so far ahead that this kind of works. That's my impression, but I could be wrong. I'm not an expert in this opening yet. Yet. I am working on it. Yeah, I'm working on it. All right, what do I want to do here? What are my objectives? That is the biggest hole. So certainly knight d4 makes a lot of sense. I don't see any drawbacks to that. Oh, I mean, yeah. No drawbacks to that move, right? Can you tell it's getting late? Can you tell I'm a little tired? No drawbacks to that move whatsoever. Whatsoever. All right, Mike. We gotta pull one out of the hat here, so to speak. We gotta make it happen here. All right, that just drops a pawn, I think. Right? It's a free pawn. Free pawn. Free pawn. That knight is surprisingly in quite a bit of trouble here. It doesn't have a good square to go to. It's not a bad idea by Miss Andrea Botez here. And if I lose to Andrea Botez, I'm gonna be really like frustrated with myself. Really. I mean, I think I'm holding for now, but this is not like what you want. Yeah, even that move is quite annoying. Ah. Right? Let's do it. Let's do it. That's kind of weird, but let's do it. Gotta target those. Maybe? Maybe? Not the worst idea. Maybe? Right? Okay, we can trade. We can do that. Can trade. I'm not gonna lose by trading here. It is so late here. This is not good for me. Oh, I am not liking this position for white. Am I busted here? I'm not busted, but it's not good. Not busted, but it's not good. I'm not busted, but it's not good. At all. How did I get such a garbage position against Andrea Botez? I don't even know. What do I do here? I don't even know. I mean, run the king away? Maybe? We're hanging on for dear life, Chess YouTube. This is a bad position on my part. You know what? If you want to give me some activity, I'll gladly give up that pawn for some activity. Gladly. I don't know why he did that. Actually, she. Is that a blunder on her part? Not a blunder, but not a very accurate move. Yeah. Alright, I can still save this game. Maybe win it. Maybe. I mean, this is kind of brutal. I don't know there's much I can do here. Did she just... No. Did she? I promote. I promote. Oh, how do I make this YouTube friendly? Which, how do I make this YouTube friendly? Which of the Botez sisters has a nicer personality? Who do you guys think? Who is your favorite Botez sister? Is it Andrea or Is it Alexandra or Alexandria? I'm not trying to be mean. I actually don't. I don't actually know which one it is. I think it's Alexandra. All right, we're gonna have time to challenge the stronger Botez sister, whatever her first name pronunciation may be. Because Andrea, she put up a good fight, but in the end, she has fallen. All right, here we go. Here we go. Last one today for this 1 hour marathon of the chess bots. We've got... Where is she? Alexandra. Okay, Alexandra Botez. 2100. That's actually about what I'm probably at in terms of chess bot skills. So this is going to be a very even match. Like, this is going to be as close as it gets. Who does this guy think he is? Hikaru? Getting all the all the pieces. Who does this guy think he is? Hikaru? Hikaru did smoke me. All right. I'm still settling on a repertoire against the King's Indian, but I kind of like... If I can make this one work, this one just feels the most kind of fluid, if that's the right word. It just feels kind of fluid. I don't really know what I'm doing here, if I'm being honest. I mean, I know the basic idea here is you want to attack on the king side, but this is certainly not my the line I have the most experience with. That's not that big of a deal for me. For some reason, F3 and then like H4, H5 really looks attractive, which is not what you typically do in this line, but it just looks attractive. Because black really needs to move that knight. I'm really trying to figure out what the right play is here. I think I want to do that to keep the lines a little bit open on the king side. And part of the idea is if you don't move the queen, which she didn't, you can go h5 and even just take there. We're going to castle queenside, and the attack is really fast here. Like, black's in a lot of trouble in this sort of position. Like, there's gonna be some serious threats really fast against the black position. So I get rid of a piece that's garbage, and I set up, I mean, all kinds of ideas here. Is that winning? I don't even see how she can defend. She can do that, but this is not enough. This is not enough for a defense. This is really bad. right? Does this work? I'm just going for it here. I did not calculate all this out. Yeah. Oh! Beating Alexandra Botez. I am getting better at this game. I beat the Botez sisters. I beat that bot rated 2450. I lost to Anna Cramling. I went toe-to-toe with Magnus Carlsen in game 2. Game 3, Hikaru smoked me. And I think I almost lost to Mr. Beast. Anyway, Chess YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the video. To anyone in my community, I hope this shows my true chess skills a little more. Hopefully you guys believe in me a little more after this video. I am getting better, I'm telling you. 2,000 rating is not very far off from me, which would be pretty cool. But anyways, if you want to learn directly from me, just a regular, decent amateur player getting better at in his free time, join my free community. I have free group coaching calls that last 1 to 3 hours. I'm building a course, just put up, 7 video lessons today alone. So yeah, check it out. Trying to build it into the best online chess course community group coaching platform that I possibly can. So if you want to learn from me, link is in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.